Shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, Brewsters. How is everybody this morning? We've made it to Friday. Aren't we lucky? What a week. I'm freezing to death, guys. I don't know about you. It's supposed to be really, really cold today. That frigid kind of, frost on your ass kind of day. Gonna find all kinds of ways to keep warm. I don't know, maybe just crawl into bed and stay there until spring. Hey, that's a good idea. Let's see who's come to hang out with us this morning. There's Ms. Janice. Good morning, Dolly. How are you? Good morning, Pinky. How's Miss Pinky? Hope you're enjoying that summer weather. Good morning, Sage. How are you? Thank you for posting that, Pinky. Yeah, guys, go check out the merch shop. So much fun stuff in there. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Denise is going to be lurking and working. That's okay. I do that all the time. Mr. Prism, good morning, great sir. How are you? And Denise, okay, I said, yep, she's lurking and working. I think I got everybody so far. And all those who are lurking in the background, join in the chat. Don't leave us hanging. Good morning, Sherry. How are you? If I could get it out. Ooh, hey all. Hey there. Big Stu is in the house. Calm down, gals. We know he's sexy, but he's taken. How's Big Stu this morning? Just, trying to keep warm. It's, oh, God, I don't know. I'm good for now. Got more rough weather coming in. Yeah, we're supposed to too, but today's supposed to be like really wicked cold. So all I can say is put on your thermal bloomers and do some jumping jacks. I remember that. Oh, God, I remember that all the way back from kindergarten. When we used to, it would be a little chilly and the teacher would say, come on, and we do jumping jacks to keep warm. You needed that laugh? Okay. You're so welcome. How can you resist a man with a sexy beard? Not easy. Not easy at all. I didn't even check. Oh, God, I don't even want to look. Let's see what it says. Mr. Weatherman says, we'll see, we started off at -8. Now it's -4. I think the high today is supposed to be a big old whopping 8 degrees. So if you have like those camping heat hot pocket things, those heat pack things, maybe we should drop a couple of those in our shorts. And if anybody's got to go out today, please be careful. Keep bundled up. And then more snow is on its way next week. So I don't know. I think we're just stuck with it. Just pray for April. That's what I do. Pika says, is that why Alessio has grown a beard? Yeah, he knows. He knows where it's at. I've discovered through the years that, of course, my husband's not bald. My husband has hair, but he keeps it short, pretty short, because he just doesn't want to screw with it no more. But I found that through the year, yeah, bald, bearded men are just, yeah. I've got a thing. Did I hear men with sexy beards mentioned? Yes, you did, Sarah. Hey there, Laura. I'm busy making an ambient track. I posted it yesterday, but unlisted the video because the drums somehow disappeared. If you want to use it as a BGM, you're free to use it. Just hit me up. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Prism. Yes, I have to check it out. Yesterday, I wasn't quite myself yesterday. A bit of not feeling well and a little down in the dumps, but I go through those moods. It goes along with the fibro. Today, my back is screaming because I didn't sleep well, but I'm here with a smile on my face. Are beards sexy now? They've always been sexy as long as they're well kept. We don't like those raggedy looking, dumpster dive looking beards. Excuse me, I just made myself choke. God. Yeah, I've always been attracted to somebody with a beard. Sorry to hear that. I wanted to do something for you because of all the shit lately. Oh, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. It was like it's dump on Laura month. I don't know what it is. But go ahead. Let them dump away. I just then let it roll off my back. And the ones that aren't happy with me, then just don't come here. That solves the problem all the way around. Or they're just gonna get blocked because I'm just not gonna deal with anybody's crap. And I'm not going to let them ruin what we've got going on. Piki says, we are here for you. I know you guys are. You guys are the best. So yeah, we're just gonna let them go do their thing. It's kind of like, a TV. If you don't like what you're watching, change the channel. It's just, that's just the way it rolls. Sorry, I had to give the husband a little sugar before he went to work. Oh, I love you too, Sarah. Yeah, it is what it is. We all go through it. It's YouTube. We all go through it. But then there's just some days you just can't handle it, because you're dealing with your own physical ailments. And, got to worry about my mother every other day falling down now. We're just got to. That's my beef this morning. My beef this morning is with Walmart. They advertise walkers and stuff like that, for medical care, medical equipment. You go there they don't have them in the store. You have to order them online now. And we didn't want to have to wait for stuff to come in through shipment. So I'm thinking, what the hell? Why do you have it on the website saying that it's in store when you guys don't have that stuff anymore? And I don't go to Walmart for anything anyway because the store blows since COVID. And so it was just something else for me to hate Walmart for. So now I'm going to have to order it online and wait for it to come in. So it's just a bunch of crap is what it is. Yeah, so it's just, Wally World. You got to love it. Sage says, did anyone get the license plate of that truck that ran me over last night in bed? It was, oh my God. Sage, I am with you on that one. I got up this morning. I mean, you're not supposed to get up in the morning and feel like you got hit by a truck. But the problem is that, my husband was a bed hog. Apparently he was cold and he just keeps moving over closer and closer and, pushing me right off the bed. Have you checked CVS or Walgreens? Actually, I'm going to check this weekend, Janice, and see if they've got them in stock because I didn't want to have to wait, a week or so for shipment because then it's extra babysitting time. You know what I mean? And for fear she's going to fall down. So we'll have to make a run this weekend and see what I can find locally. Otherwise, yeah, just going to have to hit up Amazon and just order it and then have to wait. There's probably like a billion little communities like this on YouTube. They're like little neighborhoods, but this is a really cool one that people are happy to discover and live in. Oh, thank you, Big Stu. Yeah, see, that's why we don't do the drama thing here. We're not interested. I know, not for nothing. I'm going to get it out there. I do support all of the content creators that are going through this hard time right now with the copyright infringements, and the doxing and all that. No, that's not something that we need to have to deal with. And unfortunately, people use that or try to use it to their advantage to get rid of people that they don't like. And I understand the fight, but I'm supporting in the background, but I'm not in the fight. So that's why I don't do the videos like everybody else is doing or do the, do complete shows about it. Everybody else is covering it. So if you want to know what's going on and find out what's going on, we'll visit them. I have enough real life stress that I don't need to bring this into my home. So it's, and I don't want anybody else bringing it in. We got a good thing going here. This is our getaway from all of the crap. I was listening. Hi, all. Missed. Check your Goodwills. Always see walkers in there. Oh, good idea. Good idea, Denise. Yeah, good idea. My son ordered my walker on wheels with a seat for $45 online, and it was here the next day. Oh, okay. Yes. She's going to need the one seat. We're going to have to put a seatbelt on it because my mother has a tendency now. Apparently, dementia comes along. Dementia fatigue, they call it. So she falls asleep sitting up, and she's already taken a header almost off the couch. So we're going to have to strap her in. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Are you working on a new mini, Cheryl? I'm finishing up the one that I was working on. Just got to connect all the wires, and then we will have lights on Sunday so you guys can see the finished product. And I'm excited about getting the ship. That is going to just be awesome. There is 4 channels covering it. We don't need any more. Oh yeah, Pinky. Well, actually, is there? I think there's more than 4. And I get. Let's see where we're getting into this. I get what everybody's saying, but I don't know. I just think more research needs to be done on both sides. I really do. I'm glad you don't talk about the BS while following and supporting people. I'm a bit tired of hearing about it and hearing 20 times the same. Exactly, Mr. Prism, me too, because that's all you're hearing. And we're not the only ones that are tired of it. There's other channels that we just want everybody to get back to doing their thing. Put that in the background. Keep us posted. Hopefully things will be straightened out for the greater good. Because you never know when the rest of us are going to get nailed with it. You know what I mean? It's hard enough being a content creator. And then you got to put up with people because, they're having a tantrum. Oh, no, he mentioned my name. Oh, no. I mean, well, what are you going to do? I'm a little down today, but nothing I can't shake off. I don't have one currently, but I get paid tomorrow, so I might have a new one coming in. You go, girl. And I'm sorry you're feeling down. Yeah, I was that way yesterday. So just pull up your britches and move forward. I'm glad that I don't let, depression comes along with fibromyalgia because you get tired of being sick. You get tired of telling people that you're sick. You're tired of hearing about you saying yourself you're sick. Because I always tell people that. They'll say, well, how are you doing? I said, oh, I'm good. I said, but not for nothing. I'm tired of, hearing myself say it. So And then, yeah, the depression sets in. I mean, it doesn't last long, thank God. But you're just dazed, and anybody with any kind of chronic illness, that we all go through it. Yeah, sure, you're right. Yep, got to keep on keeping on. That's right. Because if not, you might as well just go and sit over at the cemetery and wait for them to dig the hole. Because there's nothing we can do to change it until they come up with a miracle. Piggy says we could chat about normal life stuff here. Yes, that's the whole point. Good morning, lovely Sandra. She's listening in the background. All right. I hope you were well. Oh, those two troublemakers. Those two guys kill me. I couldn't live it. I mean, it's bad enough, she's married to Sean and he's a goofball, but then she's got Ryan too. So poor Sandra. Laura, are you getting another storm this weekend? Stay safe. They're claiming more is coming in, Sage, but it keeps changing, so I don't know. So I've got my finger crossed. No, because I want spring to be here. I'm tired of being cold. I mean, it's not like we don't have heat. We do, but it's that kind of cold that seeps into the bones, and you're like, God, I've had it. That's when you know you're getting old. I remember years ago when my father-in-law was alive, God rest him, and he was complaining about being damp, and we were teenagers, and my husband goes, damp? What the hell's damp? Damp is for old people. Well, the very first time my husband said that, years later, and I looked at him and started laughing, and he's like, what? I go, damp's for old people. And then it clicked, and he started laughing. I said, yeah, your father's looking down at you and laughing now. Old timer. Let's see. Cheryl says, I'm sick of being sick, telling people how sick and about being sick. But then look at Andrew, and I'm like, I have no reason to feel this way. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Cheryl. It's just, you do. But like Andrew's been through hell and back, and he's still trucking on. So that's inspiration right there. I mean, if he could still manage a smile on his face, so can you. Listening here too. It's Friday, long day online for work. But see, that's the benefit. At least it's online. I wish I could have found something online. But I can't sit for very long either. Good morning, Miss Carla. Is Miss Carla getting ready for work? I had a girlfriend who had a house next to the cemetery. I told her she was in a nice neighborhood. They're quiet. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, if there was ever, a zombie apocalypse, she'd be first on the list. Good morning, Susan. How are you today? Jimmy was telling me he was so happy he was able to go out yesterday. Oh, I know, because they were snowed in. That's what happens when you live out in the countryside like that, in open fields. You just get hammered. And yeah, if you don't have a plow truck, forget it. You're stuck. That's why I always say, just, you live out in open fields, like you've got to have a plow truck. Oh, thank you, Sage, so much. The Brewster Coffee Fund. Yeah, exactly. So you get a little rock and roll this morning. And Sage says, we keep smiling, Laura, and the boys do. Apparently she must be driving me nuts. Yeah, I wouldn't change them for the world. Oh, no, I wouldn't either. I'll tell you, if I ever make it to the UK, I'm definitely going to come and go out with you guys, because I know I'm going to be pissing myself. That would just be so fun. Cheryl says, exactly. If he can do it, I can. That's right, Cheryl. Puxatawny Phil might be running for his life on Monday. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Your damn Skippy, he's going to be running. Going to get that stew pot ready out. But he'd be an early spring, or we were going to put you up with some potatoes. That's all right, Carla. It's early. Don't worry about it. That's why I tell people I don't type the first thing in the morning. So I voice text, and of course it always comes out wrong. But I said, this is as good as you're going to get till the fingers start working. Denise said, my sister's still without power, and Tennessee's staying in a motel outside of town, hoping her water pipes haven't burst. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, prayers her way. Oh, my goodness. It's hitting everybody across the country in different ways. Hopefully they didn't burst, because then, oh, God, what a mess. That'll be a mess. Let's see. I hope you're having caffeine. I love resetting passwords for people. Have fun with it. Yeah. Good morning, Tim. How are you? Daydreams of cold as F out here. Yeah, same here, Tim. We're -4. Ooh, I have to say that because it was -8. So we've gained 4 degrees. But it's going to be just a balmy 8 for the high. This is supposed to be the coldest day of the week. My husband was bitching already because he's doing construction, even though they have heaters and stuff set up in the house that they're working in, because the furnace isn't any good in the house that they're stripping down. So they had to bring in a heat source, and it's just, I can't. It's got to be miserable. He comes home, he's bitching, he can't feel his toes. So he had to go searching for the hunting boots, and he's going to be wearing those today to keep his toes intact. But that's the problems when you work in construction. If the job's there, you got to do it. Or we could just be, bums and, sit home and live off the county. Not. Good morning, Roger. How is Roger today? Of course, Susan's already been at work for like hours. I give her credit. I just, even though I'm up at that time, I wouldn't want to go to work. Ugh. It'd be different if I lived somewhere warm, that I wouldn't mind it, but ugh. Couldn't sleep at all, so I made another video for my lives. See, everybody had a bad night last night. Oh my goodness, what's going on? And then finally, when I did fall asleep, freaking dog starts barking. I'm thinking, oh, come on, just 5 minutes. Give mommy 5 minutes. I mean, I know you got to go out, but that never works. She only lets me get away with it for so long. And now that my husband's gone to work, I can tell you where she is right now, because normally she's right behind me. She's in my bed. She curls up in the hot spot, and she'll stay there until, it's time for me to lay down and take a nap. So she's good for a couple hours. Now, Pinky, yeah, you sound like me. You got 3 hours. I'm blaming the moon. Yeah, there's just, no shit. It probably is the moon. And, I don't know, guys. Don't hold out for anything great this year. Let's just talk about Steph. Steph keeps up with astrology and all that stuff. And she says the predictions for 26 are pretty crappy like last year. So hopefully it'll change. Who knows? I don't know if I have the strength. I don't know, Laura. My brains wouldn't turn. I hate it when it's like that. Actually, I was starting to do that last night. I was going through my head about stuff with the magazine. I go, nope. Put that to rest. It's time to go to bed. I'll deal with it in the morning. The furry bastard woke me up at 9 to get in, got into bed with me, and woke me up 2 hours later. Yeah. See, Athena isn't allowed on the bed if we're sleeping in the bed. My husband doesn't allow that. She's got 3 beds. She took over the couch. She's got a dog bed in the living room, and then there's a dog bed in the bedroom. And they're all nice and fluffy and warm. And but when we're not in the bedroom, yep, she hops right up in our bed, curls up in the blankets. The video is pretty funny. So when are you putting that out, Carla? Or did you put it out already and I missed it? I haven't cruised through anything yet on here. Can't see it until tomorrow, though. Another carrot dangler. I'm going to have to make up a button with that. You know, everybody comes on and dangles the carrot, but you've got to wait. Troublemakers. Pinky says, I will pray that all our channels will grow and we'll have some good times. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Me too. I hope all of our channels grow. It's a painful process. It really is. You know, you struggle for every sub. And then, you know, YouTube plays the game where they take them away and then give them back and take them away. That's the part that ticks me off. Because you're thinking, yeah, you know, I got me. It's, oh, I got one. And it just like makes my day. And then later in that day, it's gone. I'm like, oh. I used to beat myself up about it. And I'm thinking, no, this is just crap. You know, I got to stop watching the numbers. Susan, troublemaker. Eventually, I'll hit that 1,000 mark. Eventually. Maybe a year or two down the road. Who knows? That would just be awesome. It really would be. Carrot Dangler would be a hilarious nickname. You would. Nickname. And say, yeah, this is Stu, but we call him the Carrot Dangler. And they could take that so many ways. Just so many ways. Kids can be annoying sometimes. My friend has a tabby that liked to stick its claws into my leg at 3 a.m. Oh, I had a cat that did that. Talk about rude awakening. Needless to say, we didn't get along. Yeah. How's it going, Dave? How's it going? What are you making for breakfast, Dave? Are you making enough for everybody? Or how they lower the watch hours when it's clicked over time. Yeah. I know. And I just think that's ridiculous. You know, leave the numbers the way they are. Don't take away from us. We struggle as it is to get stuff on here. And we can't spend our entire life on YouTube putting out content. There's just, even though some people do. You know, I've got a life. I've got other stuff I've got to do. If we did what they wanted us, we'd all be just staring at the screen all day long, all night long. And I refuse to do that. Oddly enough, Big Stu is my nickname, but my name isn't Stu or anything close to it. How did you, would you share with us how you got the nickname Big Stu? I like it. It's funny how people end up getting certain nicknames. My husband calls my son Sasquatch. My son's a big dude. So that's what he calls him, Sasquatch. I don't have a nickname. My husband He has a name that he calls me, but it's really not I don't know, not a nickname. Just I'm guessing he eats a lot of stew, maybe. Oh yeah. Mr. Prism, I used to be called Metal Jesus. Oh, that's just wild. I'll see that's what it is. We don't know what Mr. Prism really looks like. So there could be a good reason why he was called Metal Jesus. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really have a never really had a nickname. I will call you Brew Queen. Okay. There we go. Pinky just gave me a nickname, Brew Queen. The coffee was good this morning. Saying that, it was like I said, it was cold. I felt like crap. And it was just that first, it's always that first sip. You're like, yes. Somewhere know what I, some here know what I look like. Oh, it's just a mystery to me then. I see. I've seen Mr. Prism. He looks like a Viking. Oh no, yeah, better run. We've got a thing for Vikings. Good morning, Marie. How are you today? I hope you're feeling good. It's a bit too long to type, but it's because of a teacher I had in high school. I'd have to explain it one day. Okay, gotcha. Actually, I will refer to my son as the Crusher. Remember from the Looney Tunes commercial, the big muscle bound guy, the Crusher. That's what I'll say that to my son. This says I have been given 3 different nicknames from my different friends, family, and groups. I think it's great, all you guys. I was left out. I'm left out of everything. Poor me. But now Pinky's giving me one, Brew Queen. Sage, I was hoping it wasn't rat. A big stew is like how Disco Stu got his nickname. It's okay, Brew Queen. Oh, thank you. So just like Pinky. Pinky, is that your nickname or is it this is a name you picked for the channel? Have a good day, Steph. Yeah, she's going to be lurking a bit. That's okay. Steph probably still isn't up to full blown typing yet. She'll get there. Good vibes sent Steph's way that she's feeling better. I was just saying, Stefan, how you told me that 2026 is gonna be a shit show like last year, according to astrology. They need to change the numbers, man. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength for another bad year. How many times I said last year, I said, let's just sell everything and go live up in the mountains somewhere. Maybe a little hut in the woods. I don't I'm just to that point where I just don't want to deal with anything anymore. I just want to be left alone, sit by a creek somewhere. Sage says, I've been called Bear since I was 3 or 4 years old. That's cute. Some people have great nicknames. Other people, they'll get nicknames like from school or something that you don't want to repeat. So it's Sherry is my nickname. Oh, there you go. So Sherry, that's her nickname. And that's nice. As a kid, I was called Little Buddha by my family. Oh, Little Buddha. Hey, little miss, how you going? How's it going? I hope it's good for you. There's Raven. Raven is totally my real name. Yeah. Yeah, I hide behind the name that I have, Laura. Yeah, when I started doing this, I never even thought about just using a different name. It's just who I am. I wasn't gonna make anything up. But if I had a nickname, I probably would have used that. That's okay. Lurk away, Raven. What's on the menu, Raven? Pizza? My husband did tell me before he left that he was gonna have me call in and order a sub for lunchtime. So that's what we'll be having. What I don't know. Big part is ready. It's the stew that gets involved. It involves an accounting teacher, the police related to the teacher, drinking principal office. Stu's got a little history going on there. She's not. I had pizza yesterday. Oh, okay. What did I have yesterday? I think I had pizza yesterday too. I don't remember. AJ have a piece leftover pizza in the fridge. We can't tell Alessio, but it's Hawaiian pizza. We'll just keep that on the DL so that he don't know. Of course, he's probably listening, and I'm busted anyway. Pizza is something for all day. Yeah, it is. It totally is. Oops, the big part is easy. Not autocorrect. Yeah. And Luna's had pizza. Yeah, see, we all had pizza. I have a feeling I'm always going to be seen as Doodle. I know, because I always got to check myself. Because we're so getting we get used to calling somebody something, and then when they switch it, it kind of screws you up. I'm going out with all my sister-in-laws today for lunch. What are you gonna have? Anything good? Hey, Gail, how's it going? Get your head down while you can, or we'll always be there when you're awake. Carla's good. Carla's a strong woman. I laugh at dumb shit when I'm tired. Oh, I do too. I have a tendency to laugh when I'm nervous too. I remember the first time I stood up for somebody in a wedding, and I was nervous. First time doing that, and I was giggling, and I get this look from family members, and they're, oh, hey, it's not like I'm laughing at them. Just ignore me. Ooh, that shit made me jump. I forgot to shut that off. They have the best English breakfast at the restaurant. Oh, nice. We were just thinking about that the other day. Talking about that the other day, weren't we? About beans for breakfast. I mean, I like beans, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see myself eating them for breakfast. I think my own dumb shit is fun. Yeah. Well, it's funny. No, I didn't answer the phone. I shut the ringer off. It's not important. They can call back later. I'm bad. I'm known for not answering the phone. I look at it and see who's calling out. Yeah, no, I'm not in the mood for that, so I don't answer it. I have something that I like to call late night madness. The longer I stay awake, the crazier stuff gets. Mrs. Prism can't stand me when I'm tired or sleepy. It's because you do some weird crap. I know, because I've done. You do some weird stuff. Not no beans. Yeah, yeah, beans on toast. Yeah, no. Even though everybody loves it, I get it. But no, actually, a lot of times it's not because my phone blocks spam calls. But it's other people that I'm just not in the mood to talk to, especially this early in the morning. I get a little frustrated today. I got woken up by a doctor's office to tell me chronic back pain and new chest pain from my spine, just age-related normal wear and tear. I'm 37. I don't believe that. Yeah. If you're only 37, yeah, go get a second opinion on that one. That's just, yeah, that don't sound right to me. Any ideas on what I can make for lunch today? Yesterday it was fried potatoes, onions, bell peppers, and ham. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Man, some omelets sound amazing. Oh, I made one the other day. Ham and cheese omelet. Oh, and it come out perfect too. So I'm patting myself on the back. It was beautiful. There's an art to making omelets. Lunch, well, the sky's the limit, Sage. All depends on what you're in the mood for. Love the beans. It's the black pudding that can be rough sometimes. Oh, yeah, I would do that. I tried beans last night with dinner. We had cheeseburgers and uh, baked beans, and they were good. But I don't know, to put it for breakfast, I don't know. I guess if that's what you grew up with, then yeah, you'd love it. We never had that kind of stuff for breakfast. It was like eggs or pancakes, waffles, cereal. I would, but this is usually the doctor I trust the most who has cared. It keeps jumping on me to get me out of pain, so I'm a little disheartened. All right, well, I find that a little strange that it's normal wear and tear at 37. I don't find that normal. Usually there's a condition causing that. I do not like baked beans, but I hear ones across the pond are less sugary. I might like better. Ah, oh well, yeah, see it. Put beans, white beans, and tomato sauce on pizza. Oh, Mr. Prism, I don't know. I'd rather do the Hawaiian pizza. I'm sorry, that doesn't even sound good to me. But I would try it. I would try it. The Kiwi Big Breakfast doesn't have black pudding. Ah, okay. Good morning, James. How are you? I hope you are well and warm. Last night I made 2 loaves of chocolate peanut butter. Oh, and thanks for sending the recipe. I appreciate it, Sage. I know my husband goes, "Are you gonna make those cinnamon rolls?" I go, "Yeah, as soon as I get to the store and get the raisins. I need the raisins." It's not the same without raisins. I really like a good potato pizza. All right, well, yeah, because you're vegetarian, right, little miss? I've never had a potato pizza. I heard that cauliflower pizza's good. The cauliflower crust. I know somebody that made it, and they said it's really good. A proper breakfast pizza too. Yeah, they're good. I've tried them. Are those recipes going in the magazine? Oh, would you like them in the magazine? Can I share it, Sage? Can I put your recipe in the magazine? I could. I got to post the 2 cookie ones. I'm getting to it. I have 1.5 gallons of raisins for my sister's grapes. Well, can you send me a couple of cups? Oh no, just love starch and stuff. Oh, okay. My father's like that, loves potatoes. He'll just boil potatoes and eat them like that. Okay, I will. I'll put that in because yeah, I'm wrapping up the magazine today, as a matter of fact. So um, I'll put it in. I have like 5 smokers love smoking meat. Oh, if it's done right, smoked meat is fabulous. Please tell me that you use real wood and not that liquid smoke garbage. Because the liquid smoke makes me sicker than a dog. I found it out the hard way. Must admit, since I started having breakfast, I'm less inclined to snack in the afternoons. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of something. Hey, Pomp, how's it going? Even though most of the times I don't eat breakfast, but I eat lunch sometimes early, usually 11, and then I'm good until dinner, which is around 4 or 5. I hope everyone has a good day today. Much love. Same to you, Carla. Keep warm. Don't work too hard. She had a hard day yesterday. It's Friday. Enjoy your day. Yay, bread. I got to try that recipe though, Sage. I've never done peanut butter banana bread. So that'll be pretty cool. Of course, I have to get some bananas. I cannot stand liquid smoke. It ruins food for me. It tastes like chemicals. Yeah, it does. Well, when my son used to work in a restaurant, he used to bring home, stuff that, was left over. And oh my God, I loved it because I got all kinds of stuff. Well, he brought home brisket one time and they smoked it apparently. It wasn't not the way it should be. And oh my God, I was pigging out on it because it was good. And then later, so sick. And we figured out it was the liquid smoke. So yeah, and I didn't know that that's what they did. And I won't touch it again. Yes, real wood, but natural wood. Charcoal. I also have pellet smoker, but it's a glorified grill to me. Oh, so it's good stuff. She's got the good stuff. Good morning, afternoon to you, Sir Alessio. How are you? I'm not a fan of smoky stuff. Oh, I like a good smoky barbecue. Mm, mm, mm. Just make me hungry. See, I'll just live on the coffee until lunchtime and then I'll have I don't know if I'm going to get an Italian mixed cold cut sub for lunch or maybe turkey. We'll have to see. Depends on if it's my husband, he'll want turkey. So I'm already ready. I'm ready to have to order that. I'm good. Thanks, Laura. Was busy. Busy working away. That's okay. You're here now. Like when there's pepperoni on pizza, I can't eat it because it tastes too smoky. Oh, really? Oh, I love pepperoni. It's got to be a good pepperoni, though. It's just getting daylight here. I might get another day. All right, Sage. And hopefully it's a beautiful sunrise. We were overcast, so there was, yeah. You don't get to see it. We're not going to see the sun, I think, until April. Then when it finally comes out, I think I'll go out and dance around in the yard naked. Scare the neighbors. Sunshine. Maybe I'll make meatloaf patties and have leftover potatoes. That sounds good. Actually, I make sandwiches with leftover meatloaf. I love to do that. I make meatloaf when we have some leftover. Yeah, I like to put it on Italian bread with mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. Raven, you basically live on pizza. Pretty much. Bad James, no. He doesn't do pineapple pizza. I like onions on pizza. I think it gives it a really good flavor. I was thinking salmon patties sounds good too. My husband would love that. He'd be right over there, Sage. I just can't do salmon. Even though it was nice, and it was a couple weeks ago, I made my husband fresh salmon. And I did it in the oven with lemon juice and all that, the stuff you throw on it. And I tasted it. It actually was pretty good. But I just can't get into it. And I always tell you, oh, eat more salmon, eat more fish. Ugh. Onions are good on people. Oh, yeah, they are, Alessio. I don't know. It just gives it such a great flavor. Unfortunately, I haven't had it in years because my husband hates onions. He's such a killjoy. He kills it. He kills it for me every time. I think the next time I make homemade pizza, though, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put onions on mine. I'll make him his own pizza. Just like I said the other day, his mother ruined him. He has such a bland palate. It just really kills it for me. I just had a cinnamon roll and a mocha for breakfast. Nice. Meatloaf muffins also. You could fill them with all sorts of stuff. Bake them. Yes, you're right, Stu. Yes. And I've never tried that. And I keep saying, oh, I'm going to try that. And I forget. Actually, it was a couple of weeks ago. I saw a recipe. It was Italian meatloaf. It was stuffed with mozzarella cheese on the inside. I'm thinking, oh, jeez, you're killing me here. But I probably couldn't make that either because my husband would complain. No, I don't want that. I can't change my meatloaf recipe because he gets angry. My dad hates onions and my stepdad too, but I slowly introduced the onions to a few things, and he's discovered that he really likes them. Yeah, my husband doesn't like to chew on them, which red onions are the best because they're sweet. Love red onions. Sherry's like, no way. Sounds good. Stuffed burgers. Yes, stuffed burgers are the best. And I know you guys don't like it, but stuffed lamb burger, oh my God, make my mouth water. I know when I go shopping, I'm picking up some ground lamb and I'm going to be doing up a lamb burger. I don't care. The cranky old lady stole my coffee again, Sage. Oh no, the hags had pinkies. The coffee hag. I'm telling you, I'm going to do merch with that, the coffee hag. That's freaking hilarious. Oh my God. I get all these great ideas from Sage. But that's funny, the coffee hag. We'll see what I can come up with. White onions give me heartburn, but I'm fine with the red onions. So much nicer. I love the Vidalias. When the Vidalia onions come out, oh, God, it's just something else. I put them in everything. And Denise says, not the lamb talk again. No, we won't, I promise. But I know when I make it, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to post it. I won't be able to help myself. Nasty old broad. The old biatch. She was stealing the coffee. Actually, my husband surprised me yesterday. He come home. Apparently, he was jonesing for chocolate too because he brought home a chocolate silk pie. I'm like, oh, you read my mind. No, it was the devil. It was so good. Hey, Wiz, how's it going? It's still mute. I undid it. It's not muted now, is it? Oh, I found my headphones. Sounds like Laura's in my ears. It's weird. It's weird. I'm sorry. No. Vidalia, onions are awesome, but they don't store for very long. No, they don't. You got to use them up really quick. I used to love lamb, but since perimenopause, I can't hold it. Really? Wow. Oh, God, I hope that doesn't happen to me. Are you eating, Laura? Yes, I did take a bite of something. I've been craving chocolate silk pie and cheesecake. Oh, little miss, it was last night. It was awesome. And he said he passed by it a couple times in the store and he just grabbed it. And I'm thinking, yes. We don't get it very often. I don't eat a lot of junk food. I really don't. It's mostly fruit is what I eat. But sometimes you just got to have something chocolate. And last night was it. He brought it out. I'm thinking, oh, God. And it hit the spot. How is Wiz today? Is Wiz doing good? Wiz keeping warm? That's pretty much going to be everybody's objective today. Keeping warm. Oh, just to give everybody the heads up, I'm having Wiz on. He's the first guest of next month. So Wednesday, we will have the Wizard of Music on. It's going to be fun. I make dessert this weekend. I don't make it often, but every once in a while. Well, I have my husband likes a lot of his sugary crap. So he'll have, he'll buy like hosted cupcakes and stuff. I really don't get into that stuff. So he'll eat that stuff and I'll have fresh fruit cup or, something like that. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on Brewster. Okay, make sure he's doing all right. So where my husband will go buy, the chocolate cakes and stuff, I'm buying like jars of peaches or getting fresh peaches or, unless you live in New Zealand or Aussie, we are warm down here. I know, just rub it in. What's the temp there today, Miss Pinky? So at least we could live vicariously through your weather. We could just dream. Of course, my poor dad was bitching about it. Oh, I'm tired of being cold too. And I said, yeah, well, you know what? When summer gets here and it's like 90 plus degrees, we'll be bitching it's too hot. I might have to start saving my pennies now because we're probably going to have to get a pool. I think it's the only way I'm going to be able to go outside. I didn't go outside at all last summer. It was horrible until the sun started going down. I couldn't function. It was too uncomfortable for me. Let's see. Ross, I'm looking forward to the funny 25th. I was going to say, did you hear what I was going to say? The funny fifth. The 25th is when we're going to have Dave on. It's also not too cold here. 25. Yeah, 25. It's a heat wave compared to here. The Raven's sleepy. I feel that too. I definitely will be doing the nap thing today. 77. Oh, God, it must be so nice. I'll take it. Send it here. I take the 25 too, little miss. I hear you. But I think we'll all go for 77. Let's all pray for 77. That's when I'll brave it and go outside. I'm actually itching to go out and do some cemetery stuff, but then I got to wait till everything dries out. So it's because I'm going to be a muddy mess. Maybe I'll just invest in some rubber boots and tough it out. We'll see when that time comes. And like the house that my husband's, they're renovating. It's an old farmhouse, and I wanted to take the opportunity to go up there and do a quick investigation in there, but they've got a bunch of other guys in there working with them, so they kind of blew that out of the water for me. I'm thinking, shit, figures. I can't do that with all those guys in there making all that noise. PK, I'll take it from you. My type of weather. Yeah, me too. 75. I'm down for 77. It's 4 a.m. here too. Oh, so yeah. Well, yeah, 77 is a little warm for 4 a.m. I like it when it starts off cool. So nice 60, low 60s in the morning, and then it gradually builds up into the 70s. I don't mind the 80s, but then when we get to the 90s, and here in New York, you get that high humidity, and it's like, oh, last year that's all it was. It was 90 degrees, humidity 90%, and you had to use a knife to cut through the air. That I can't stand, and that's what it was like last summer. Couldn't live without the air conditioner, and I really don't care for air conditioning. But we had no choice. We wouldn't have been able to survive. I felt so bad for my animals. Poor things. So yeah, the air conditioning was on all the time. 85 is perfect for Dave. We'll be 79 by lunchtime. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'll take that. At least you can still function. But I know we have such a mess out in our yard. Oh God, it looks like a junkyard. I can't stand it. I'm gonna have to re-landscape everything. That's because of when we had to tear down the garage, and we put up the new one, and then all this stuff is in the yard. So I already informed my father we're not keeping any of the lumber because my father's a lumber junkie. It's all being burned or sold or given away. I said, I'm cleaning the yard out again. If anybody messes it up, then I'm going to have to just kill you all. Good morning, John Boy. How are you? I can't spit it out. I'm AFK for a bit, but can still hear you. Got to do those darn dishes again. They'll be there. They're not going anywhere. It was 77 and minus about a week ago, and a half ago in Arizona visiting. My parents come home to 20s. Ay, ay, ay. I know I have a bunch of family in Arizona. They were saying, come on out. I go, when's the best time to visit? February. Okay. It's in the 70s. I said, okay. So if I ever do manage to make it that way, that's when I'll go in February. Dad had an 87 in here this morning. Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to breathe. So Sage is running around the house naked because it's too damn hot. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Someone say the 90s. I remember those times. Yeah, the 90s were good. So were the 80s. Stu's saying 70s for temp, 80s for music. Yeah, 80s had the best music. A lot of the stuff they're putting out nowadays, she's like, what are these people thinking? Oh, God. It's a hit or miss nowadays. And the thing is it true talent, or is it, all done with, studio stuff? It's just studio enhanced music. '90s is a normal temp. Well, Phil, compared to like where you work, it's 1,000 degrees, so 90 would be freezing for you. Oh, poor man. That reminds me when the days when my husband and I used to clean places at night. We did professional cleaning, and there's a place called Special Metals here. It's a metal processing factory. And there was one building that we used to have to go in, which I hated to do because it smelled, it was filthy. It was like the smelting building. So everything was like, that's where they melted everything. Oh my God, I can't imagine those men working in there. I remember the first time I walked in and I almost died. And we used to hurry up, clean up everything we had to clean up and got the hell out because it was so hot in the break room. I couldn't imagine being actually in the room where the molten metal was. It was just horrendous. So every time Phil talks about his work, that's what I think of. It's just, good morning, Petals. How are you? I do a lot of studio stuff, but I refuse to use studio magic. Yeah, you want it to be yours, authentic. That's why I loved Motown. It was like pop, but still with talent and oh yeah. What they did? They actually sang. They actually could sing. Music uses too much auto tune and Pro Tools. Yeah, you're right. They do. I need a blankie minus 18 wind chill. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're only -4 here, Phil. So we're on the rise. Hopefully it warms up. Poor Phil has to go to work just to warm up. You got today off? My husband works in a welding shop back 20 years ago. One summer he passed out from the heat. It was 120 in there. They cooled him off and sent him back to work. Yeah, well, my son, that's what he does. He's a welder. But the thing is, it's nice is when it gets too warm, they open up the bay doors. Otherwise, yeah, it would be just horrendous. He welds large trucks, like dump trucks and semis and stuff like that. They build trucks and then sometimes, they go on a field trip somewhere because they're called out to go weld something. That's a dirty, dangerous job. I give my son credit, but he loves it. I have the week off. Oh, party time at Phil's, a week off. Oh, part of it will be replacing my alternator in the cold. That sucks. Do you have a garage, Phil? At least it'll cut down on some of the cold. Isn't that just a kick in the shorts? You get the week off and you got to do car repair. That's not fair. And yeah, alternator, yeah. So that's not like a 1, 2, 3 job. Phil's going to be out there for a while. Have to have Phil take it to Bill's house. He's got a garage with a lift. Thank you for the warm, snuggly welcome. Oh, she's freezing too. Everybody's freezing. Oh, his garage is too tiny. Oh, it stinks. Flip it on its side, Phil. Push it in there. Yeah, my boyfriend's dad did a lot of field welding. Go fix an axle deep in a job site. Yeah, my dad was also a field service tech for heavy equipment tractors. Yeah, yeah, they love it. It's my son loves it. 3 foot of snowdrift in my engine bay. Didn't fare too well. Oh man, yeah, that stinks. And you don't have a buddy that's got a garage that you could use, or see, that's the thing. I would find I'm lucked out. I have an uncle who owns a garage, so I can say, hey, can I bring it over? You can put it up on the lift for me, or if I really needed to, Bill would say, hey, bring it over. We bring it over there. Or if my son's going to do the repair work, he'll bring it over to where his work is and just pull it in there. So we're lucky in that aspect. No more driveway repairs because it's too freaking cold. My phone would shut down trying to do that. Too cold. Oh, that's but it would be cool. We would have liked to have seen that. I like watching mechanics. It's the mechanic blood in me. Yeah, make a big thermos of hot chocolate. There you go. Hey, Purple, how are you, sweetie? She's such a pretty girl. Guys ever really knows how pretty Purple is. An 03 Honda Odyssey does great in the snow, but the alternator is on the bottom. Snow did it in. Oh, boy. Little Miss said, I used to work at the dealer where my boyfriend works, and I used to, it's jumping quick, used to pull into a bay and work on my stuff. That was so nice. Those were the days. Oh, and they're over, unfortunately. Yeah, it's nice when you got an in. That's what I'm saying. I love it because my uncle's got a garage. Hey, uncle, well, can I can I bring the car over? I just say truck. We want a truck. They're like, yeah, bring it on over. I have an antique perfection heater that uses kerosene that I keep in the shop. It's like a giant hurricane lamp. Nice. I keep a tea kettle on it and have hot water. Mine has a glass globe. It's pretty. Oh, that's awesome. Is it your birthday today, Petals? Do we have a birthday? Do we have birthday people in the house? Hannah likes them low, I guess. Ghost, yeah. I know almost everyone that works there still, but new owners worry about liabilities. I get it, but I don't like it. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. What you got to do is have one of the mechanics say, "Well, it's actually my car," and have them bring it in. You gotta work around it. I'm never going to complain when it's too hot again. I miss the heat. I know we all say that. We all say that, Raven, but we end up bitching anyway. Might can go take their diagnostics and shove it. Never go there. Oh. Yeah. All that stuff is just a scam. Mine and Rogers was the 20th. Oh, it's okay. I do remember wishing a happy birthday in chats out there in chat land. I'm no mechanic, but I can YouTube the shit out of something. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, thank you, Laura. You're welcome. Well, you are. You're a very pretty girl. I have an hour until work. I want to hide under the covers. You go right ahead. Just curl right up in those covers to that very last second. That's what I used to do. Oh, I just tell my boyfriend, take it in. He just hates it because I could do it myself if they would just let me. And he works on the car all day, doesn't want to work on mine too. Oh, well, tell him that's just part of the deal. James, everyone get under the covers. Yeah, everyone under the covers. Seeing that Jimmy's in here, now we all got to get under the covers with James. Sir, your battery is bad. No, it isn't. It's dying because it isn't charging. They never tested it. AutoZone hooked up their tester and instantly said alternator is bad. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You take it. That's because they're all trying to screw you over, Phil. Stay away from my covers. Oh, James is being stingy. He's not going to share. That's why I'm just blessed. I have an uncle that's got a garage. My son has all those stupid testers and all that. So, because you go to these places, yeah, and they're trying to suck you into buying a battery. AutoZone does that for free too, don't they? I know I haven't been. Oh, it is free. Yes. Oh, that's good then. That's great. Actually, we have a place here. They have batteries tested. It's called Yorkville Battery, and you can go over there and have it tested for free too. And then battery drop off and all. You get credit for that, so it's nice. Who farted? Well, the one who smelt it is usually the one that dealt it. There you go. Petals is snuggling with the puppy. That's the way to go. When I went to the doctor, they said you have moderate arthritis, but I've seen worse. I'm sure you have, but that doesn't make me feel any better. Exactly. Gee, thanks, Doc, but not helping me out any. It's right, little miss who smelt and dealt it. Mr. Prism, I literally just farted. Yeah, Raven caught you. My cousin is a manager and he has 20% off, so 200 getting a nerve one with belt. Oh, getting it. I think he meant new one with belt. She'll make sure it's good. Nice. That was a scary coincidence. She predicted it. She knew it. She's seen it coming. She felt the tremor in the force. Oh man. Oh, and Pinky smelled it all the way where she is. It was, what the hell did you eat? When my husband does it, I'm thinking, what the hell crawled up you and died, for God's sakes? Raven, you're supposed to blame the dog. We do that too. The fart witch, yeah. And then him runs there and they'll feed on. Poor Athena's just sitting there like, what? That's a poor dog. I can sense when there's a fart coming out. She feels the vibration. The Netherlands isn't far from Sweden, though. Yeah, well, yeah. It traveled on the wind. With great power comes a bad smell. You guys are killing me. When you're sliding into first and you feel something burst. Yeah, yeah. God, do you remember? Dave's bringing that up. I remember all of those. I had a friend that used to say that stuff all the time. That whole spiel there. It's best. The best is when the dog is not even in the same room. Yeah. You're like, damn, what'd the dog get into? Oh, God. Phil is a Dutch oven, technically a heated blanket. Yeah, it could be. Don't light a match. Dog farts are unique. Yeah, my dog, to be honest, no, I've never heard her do it. She burps like a trucker, though. But on the other end, never heard a damn thing out of the dog. So I don't know if she farts or not. But she'll be all up in your face trying to love you up and then just bleh. I'm thinking what she thinks. It's really ladylike. What the dog doing? Oh, God. This is a new one for us. Fart chat. What's your most embarrassing fart moment? One of my cat's farts. I can blame her. Oh, yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, I hear people talk about, oh, the dog. Oh my God, the dog had gas. I'm thinking, my dog has never. I've never heard her have, gas. I'm thinking, does she fart? I said, but I know she burps. So maybe only comes up up instead of going down. Where's Seg with the fart jokes? Seg's probably sleeping. Do you remember the very first time you farted in front of your partner? I haven't. Not my fault. Farts are funny. Yeah, they are. Can't be under my covers now. Damn. Oh. What'd you do, James? Let one rip? I had a friend that used to blame his dog for his farts. When I was there, he farted and the dog got up and ran outside. Oh, jeez. Even the dog said, oh, that's bad. I'm out of here. I usually blame the cat or Mrs. Prism. Oh, jeez. Prism's got a whole house full, and he just looks at his wife and goes, oh, Mrs., what did you do? One of my exes farted sounded like a snap when she stepped on a zip tie hard on the floor. Oh, my God. You don't do that in mixed company. We've all reached a new low. Congratulations. Yeah, we have. Welcome to Fart Talk. Go check out that sunrise, sweetie. I could see that as a radio program. Oh my God. Could you imagine the people that would call in? Oh, welcome to Fart Talk. You're on the air. New low, new enlightenment. You decide. Exactly. Exactly. Got to get the flappy cheek for. Oh, Jesus, Dave. The one that caused that rattle in the shorts, right? Welcome to a crappy combo stream. Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, hey. It's always said we talk about everything. Why leave farts out, you know? That's a whole show on its own. They could be another, another title there. Welcome to Krabby Chat. This ain't you. Shit, get out. My big brother would say, Riri, did you see those low flying ducks? Oh my God, we used to do stuff like that too. Someone will let one rip and you'd be like, shit, there's a duck in the house. Or, did you hear that duck? My niece, when she was little, used to call them mud ducks when somebody would do that. My dad used to say, the barking spiders. Oh, jeez. Or you had the one relative pull my finger. I got pull your own finger. I know what's coming. Get out of here. I remember my grandfather doing that to us one time. Come here, pull my finger. Bad stuff happens when you pull the finger. Oh shit! The God, the stuff you forget. Yeah, I just did that with my fart. I'd usually say, "Hey, I hear a duck." Damn, the ducks are out early. Of course, I have no idea where my niece got mud duck from, but that's what she would say. And of course, it was funny. One time, my mother in law was telling me they were in the grocery store, and my mother in law's pushing the cart, and my niece is in there. And my mother in law let one slip. And my niece is going, Grandma, mud duck, mud duck. And she's going, shh, quiet, quiet. But Grandma, leave it to a kid to embarrass you in the store. Why do ducks have tail feathers? To cover their butt quacks? Yeah. Poor duck's sitting there, looks at his friend and says, stop talking shit. Yeah. My stepdad makes a high pitched screech. First few times I thought he had stepped on a cat. Oh my God. That's funny. My husband, if he lets it rip, and I'll say, hey, nobody said I take any shit from that asshole. Don't be quiet. It's funny that guys don't think nothing of it. They don't think of it. They just let it go. Where women don't do that. Well, most women. I don't know. Dave says I just say another asshole talking shit. That's right. Ain't no shit from the asshole. And I don't care how old you are. If someone lets it rip, you just start laughing. There's a guy that does the skits there on YouTube, and he has the fart thing in his pocket. And He'll walk people in public or in a store, and he doesn't. The looks on their faces, you just want to die. My dad says someone is talking shit behind his back. Yeah, I've heard that one too. Pinky up. Or yeah, that asshole's talking shit again. Just something about it. Everybody finds it funny. I worked with a lady who used to, she didn't care who was around or what was going on. She was, I'm not making myself sick for nobody. And she would just let it go. And then when you smell, she would have lemon spray. She'd spray the spray and be like, oh, okay, we know Mary let one go. So at least she was polite enough to spray just in case, it wasn't pleasant. Oh God, thanks, Phil, for that bit of trivia. Oh God. But yes, I have heard that. So just think, if you ever need plastic surgery or something, you know where they're getting the tissue from. When the fart sayings are the same worldwide, it means people are brought together over farts. And the farts shall bring them together. So pucker up works both ways. That's true. That's true. Oh, God. And on some people, shit comes out on both ends. So maybe that's where that saying comes, people talking shit. Video is done. Premiere in about 35 minutes. Okay, Mr. Prism. Thank you for the heads up. Be sure to go check that out, guys. I know, isn't this something? Oh my God. Nothing like a little fart talk in the morning. You can tell everybody, how did you start your day? Well, started my day talking shit. See, and Crow's missing it all. I'm sure he would have some wise words of wisdom. My mom used to walk through the grocery store, let it rip. But Lord, the sound and the smell, all I could do was walk away. Oh my God, Janice. My father-in-law used to do that to my mother-in-law. He would drop one and then leave the aisle. And then there she is, just standing in this cloud. And the dirty looks she'd get from these people walking in. He did it to her every time. Every time he did that to her. See you guys later. Stay classy. Thanks, James. Don't work too hard. Yeah, we had a real shitty conversation today. It was interesting. Come to think of it, we have satellites that can read license plates from space, machines that X-rays to see internals, but yet a doctor still has to put his face. Yeah, I know. Really? Yeah, I know. Explain that one. And it's really rough on the guys when they have to have that type of exam, because my husband's like, "Oh, you don't understand." If they can't, excuse me, women don't understand. Hello, we go to the gynecologist. Thank you for posting that, Pinky. Yeah, guys, don't forget to go check out Mr. Prism's premiere in about 35 minutes. Which will be perfect because we'll just be ending here. So we can all just raid his channel and check it out. I know my husband said that. Well, you don't understand. I'm saying, oh, don't even go there, man. Go to the gynecologist. They got everything in there. Lift everything, man. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Big deal, a finger. There you go. Pedal subbed and a bell is on. Baby boom, ultrasound, prostate, the finger. Yeah, I know. It's just, you would think that they would find a better way to check that out. Unfortunately, that's how they do it. And it's very important. My father-in-law died from prostate cancer. So I'm always on my husband and my son. I don't give a crap how uncomfortable it is. Get in there and bend over. The quicker you catch it, the better. Actually, I had a family member that just went in for a general checkup, and the doctor caught that the prostate had just started, so they were able to catch it. Thank God. That was over, God, about 15 years ago. So they caught it just in time. So it's really important. No matter how embarrassing it is, suck it up. Hopefully they can find a better way to catch that. I'm sure they'll come up with something eventually. Thank you, Pinky, for posting Phil's channel. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen Phil do anything. And he was just on Sarah's show not too long ago. But he's been busy. They're working Phil too much. We had problems at work all day. It was fixed 5 minutes before the end of my shift. Really? Wow. Don't you love that? Phil said probes. Yeah. Working in a hospital and supply, I have seen a lot of instruments, and I could have gone my whole life without seeing that. Yeah, some of the stuff's scary. I know, Dave. It's scary. Unfortunately, in the medical field, I mean, we've come a long way, but we're still on primitive levels. Would someone please tell me how when dishes are dirty, it's always more silverware than dish? I know. Well, around here, when my son was still living at home, they would empty the drawer. I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me. The hell are you guys doing? You're eating, so you can't use the same fork? Well, at least today, maybe it'll be quiet. Well, we've got our fingers crossed for you, Sage. Drone strikes inbound. Get a little drone in there and well, it's just like when women have to go have mammograms done. It's not the greatest thing where you gotta stick it in there and then they smash it in this giant vise, and that's pleasant. Think they could figure out something else. And that always used to kill me. Oh, don't ever poke or pinch or anything to the breast because it could cause problems. But then when you go to the doctor, they smash it in a giant vise. Don't you think that's kind of an issue there? And then my husband would say, well, what's the big deal? I said, well, here, let's let you go there and you could stick your penis in there and let him smash. Excuse me, smash it. Sorry, guys. Let him smash it in there and see how you think it feels. Nope, looks like things are still having problems. It's going to be a fun day. It'll make me appreciate my weekend. Oh, boy. I had myself laughing. I'm choking. Yeah, and technology is supposed to make things easier. I think that was all a line. Again, okay, I should have everyone now, I think. Well, the problem with that is pedals, we think we're subbed because you've subbed before. This is the thing that ticks me off. And I'm like, why aren't I getting notifications? And then you go and you check and, you get booted. And then you got to resub again. Another YouTube game. It's just, because I'll be like, man, I've been subbed for this channel for like years. And then all of a sudden I'm not. Good thing my workday is done. Yeah. Yeah, nothing like making your eyes cross. Well, yeah, you're staring at the screen and we go from one extreme to another. When you're doing physical, manual labor is busting your body up. Now, majority of the people sit in front of a screen, so now your brains are getting fried. Yeah, they do pedals. I don't get it. Like, just leave the stuff alone. It's always 6 a.m. for me, and everything goes to hell before you. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. You're just on your way out the door, and then something goes bad, and you got to stay. I used to hate that. Or me, because I had to deal with patients. And I would, oh, good, 15 minutes. Next thing you know, oh, we scheduled the patient. They're coming in. I'm like, kid, are you really? So, well, that means I'm going to stay another hour more. Thanks. Especially on a Friday. Oh, God. There was a few times I say, well, that's nice. I'm glad you scheduled the patient, but I'm out of here. They'd be like, what? I said, that's right. My day's over. I'm leaving. You should have asked me first. So either you do it or reschedule. You know better. I'd be like, I don't care what the dentist wants. Tough shit. He's got to wait till Monday. And I know it used to piss him off, but I didn't care. Sounded frustrating. Yeah, well, it was. So I told him after that, I said, no, you check me, you check my schedule. If I got time for an added patient, I'll take him in. But don't be pulling that where it's 15 minutes before I'm leaving. So I'm cleaning up my station. And then, oh, we got somebody coming in. What? And all I could think of is getting the hell out of there. So I started at 6 a.m. Well, someone's in my kitchen, so most likely it's my husband. I hope. Otherwise, some stranger just went into my bathroom. Like I just heard the door. Yes, I used to. Yeah, I was at work at 6. I pretty much opened up the lab every day. Mistakes were made. What do you mean, Dave? Mistakes were made. I know it used to frustrate my employer a lot because I'm not the type of person where they say, "Well, you're going to do this," and or I would say, "Gee," or you know, you ask. I don't ask. I tell because it didn't give them an option to say no. They could always say, "Well, I'm taking this time off. I'll see you when I get back," and they'd be like, "Okay." My poor husband has to bring his work home. Joys of being in a management position. Yeah, that's the thing. It stinks. Oh no, her webcam's just crashed. Yep, gonna be a shit day for Sage. Oh no. It's from Call of Duty. Oh, okay, that's why I didn't get it. When you're talking the game stuff, I'm out of the loop. Out of the loop. I'm retired 5 years and I don't miss the oh, I don't miss it either, Pedals. I don't miss it at all. I mean, I miss the work because I enjoyed what I did, but the rest of it, yeah, I don't miss any of it. And I'm still friends with a lady that works in the last laboratory that I worked in, and I'll talk to her every now and then. I go, "How's it going?" "It's a shit show." She's like, yeah, don't miss that at all. Unfortunately, she's stuck there until she can retire. Sage starts at oh dark 30. Even though I wasn't ready to retire, they made me retire. You know, because of the disability thing. Nice people, huh? But, yeah, don't miss it at all. Don't miss having to live by that alarm clock because all that is a big pain in the ass. And now I could just work at my own pace. And if I don't want to go out, I don't have to go out. That's like the best because, you know, it's brutal weather and, you know, you just have to go out and clean the vehicle off and get it started and shovel. I don't have to do any of that no more. As a practice manager, I always had to stay for a late patient. Yeah, exactly. You know, I didn't mind it if I had a good week or a good day, then, oh, okay, yeah, let them come on in. But when you're dying to get the hell out of there and then they pull that, I'm like, no, no, you're not. Okay. Sorry, guys. It is my husband. Yeah, he's home. They sent him home because it's too damn cold up there. None of the heaters will stay working, so everybody's going to end up with frostbite. So they sent everybody home. Let's see. I used to cackle with the hens all night, then soar with the eagles in the morning. Sorry, guys, he's still yapping away at me. Hi, John. Good morning. Good morning. My accident in 2019 pretty much stopped me from being able to work a physical job. Yeah, well, I was an inconvenience to them, so they would just say, "Well, they gave me some lame excuse," and I just looked at the boss or the owner, and I said, "Yeah, yeah, don't worry, don't bother. I get it." I just collected my stuff and I left. I was like, "Yep, yeah, I get it." I mean, you can't prove, discrimination, so you just got to say, "Yep, whatever." Yay, dishes are done. Snow day from work is nice sometimes. Yeah, well, it's like 30 below zero up where he is at work. So the guy that's running the site said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna have you guys stay here and freeze and try to work." So he shut it down for the day. Which you didn't have to tell my husband twice. He jumped in the truck and come home. She's for 3 years after I retired. They would call me for answers. Poor folks. Well, see, that's the funny thing, Pedals. They went through that after they let me go because they thought it would be to their advantage, because like I said, it was my disability was an inconvenience for them, even though I would do 8 hours worth of work in 5 hours. So nothing was ever behind. It was always ahead of schedule, took all the patients, did everything and more. It still wasn't good enough because one of the managers was bitching because, he wanted me to do some of his work. Oh, really? Excuse me, you lazy bitch, do your own work. So when I was let go, nobody knew my job because I'm a custom color specialist, ceramicist. They didn't know my job. Nobody else there did it. They had to call people in from a corporate office and have them come, and these people were like from out of state, to show them how to do my job. So the girl that I'm still friends with there says, "Well, gee, if you didn't let Laura go, you wouldn't have had to do this, huh?" And then she walked away. That's right. So I don't feel sorry for him. I just retired once. It's overrated. You just got to find other things to do. That's where YouTube come in. That's why I love being remote anymore. Snowing, watching it snow as long as I keep internet. Yeah. My work offered $100 gift cards for people to come to work when the city was shut down and nothing plowed. Oh, wow. Well, that's an incentive, isn't it? But then you got to think about it. If it's really that bad, is it worth $100? Oh, I guess it's just on how you have to look at it. $100, your wrist stuck and are getting arrested for being out without an emergency. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would have said, nah, you keep your $100. Because like you said, getting arrested or whatever, yeah, then you got fines and stuff to pay. So there goes that $100. So where'd you win? Nowhere. I remember one year we had such a snowstorm here. Yeah, they pretty much almost shut the city down. And my boss gave me a ride home. It was the death ride from hell, but because he drives like shit. But he got me here, dropped me off in the street in front of my house, and, and then he went home. It was one hell of a winter. Wow. It was not inches, it was feet of snow. It was terrible. The plows couldn't keep up with it. And that's what I was thinking we were going to get this year. But of course, winter's not over yet. We still might get nailed. 2 more months of fear. Or a ticket. Yeah, not worth it to me. Car windows. Yeah, I agree with you, Phil. I would have said, that's all right. You keep your $100. Because, like you said, tickets, fines, whatever, you get stuck and then your car is broke down. And no way. That's not worth $100. Now, if they would have said like $1,000. Mr. Person said we had a tiny bit of snow on Tuesday. Oh, we still got about 2 foot in the yard. It's just, and then we get these little bursts of snow overnight. It gives a couple more inches to it. It's supposed to be clear for the week until the end of next week, but I don't know. It just, like I said, it changes so quick around here. They could say it's clear now, and then tonight we'll get a blizzard. So I even get tired of paying attention to it. So many employees around that are so cruel to their staff, then they can't understand why they can't keep good workers. Exactly. Like I said, he just gave me a line of shit that, we need somebody full time. That was their excuse. And I just smiled at him. I think he was a little shocked by my response. I'm like, I get it. It's business. I'll just collect my stuff and go home. I said, it's been a pleasure, and I wish you guys well. And I walked out the door. What am I going to do? Cry? No. The thing that sucks, though, is after the fact, people found me on LinkedIn and Indeed. I was getting job offers from other states to run laboratories for a shit ton of money. One message coming in on secured channel. And I was like, you got to be, where was this job 10 years ago? Because they would have came here and moved my entire household, got me a house. And all I had to do was just show up there. And I'm like, oh. And of course, I can't do it. I can't physically do it anymore. It's like, man, it just totally sucks. Okay, Sage, you have a great day. We're going to shut it down anyway. We're at the 2-hour mark. Hopefully it works out better for you. You don't have so much troubles all day. That would really stink. No, Laura, Susan will come through with conjuring all the snow to Maryland. Oh, you're right, Phil. Yeah, companies, they don't give it 2 shits about any of us. They worry about their bank account, and that's the bottom line. And I get it. But it's just insane. It really is insane. And then they complain because you don't give that 110%. Well, just stop shitting on me, and maybe you'll get the 110. I used to do that for years. Gave, and, never anything in return. And then the last job, it was like, nope, I'm sorry, I'm running the show. With my experience and everything, you're lucky to have me here. That's pretty much how I told them. And I'm not saying they had to be conceited or, fathead or whatever. The truth is truth. Over 30 years in that business, and I knew what I was doing. So if you want me, you're going to pay for it and you're going to put up with it. And, unfortunately, like I said, one of the managers was, he was a bitch. And whining, oh, you could stay and do this. Well, no, that's your job. Why am I doing your job? You're a manager. Suck it up. But apparently the owner got tired of hearing him bitch, so he gave in. Whatever. Their loss, not mine. Now I get to hang out with you guys. Ha ha ha. Lucky you. So as Miss Pinky has dubbed me the Brew Queen, I am going to bid everybody adieu for the day. You guys enjoy your Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. I love our morning chats. And I hope you enjoy them as well. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, become a member. The new magazine issue's coming out. So remember, you got to be a member to get access to that link. My gift to you is the magazine. Thanks to Sage for helping me out with the magazine this time around. She's done some great stories. You guys got to see them. Wonderful, wonderful. And hate to have anybody miss those. I will, and I'm going to be wrapping that up tonight at some point. So I will be putting in those recipes so everybody gets to share. Real math for my job: pay $900 for employees to come in full and pay each line loses 5 to 6K an hour. And it doesn't run. I feel, I don't think they pay you guys enough. What you work in is awful. Just that and I know you're used to it, but oh my God, I would be out on the floor, just done. But yes, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day. Yes, you guys all have a great day. Thanks to my mods. You guys are the best. Thanks for the donation, Sage. I really appreciate it. It all goes back into the lovely channel. Hoping to keep us afloat and keep us going. It was nice to see you, Phil. We don't get to see you very often, so thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, Wednesday, I will be doing a live with wisdom. We're going to learn a little bit about music and how wisdom ticks. So get ready for that one. But until then, guys, you'll see me Sunday doing the miniature lighting of the house. And then Monday morning will be the brew again. Everybody have a great weekend. Love to you all. Enjoy your Friday.